Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? And I used to say that too. When you least expect it, the right one will crack open your heart, and you'll never be the same. And that's one never you can count on. Josie smiles and pats Kane again. You're a good kid, Kane. In a few years, we won't even recognize you. Just tone down the cocky attitude a hair and you'll be golden. The world is your oyster. I just hope I'm alive to see you settle down and adult. Now simmer down and make Josie proud. Kane leans in. Ah, Josie, you're like my surrogate grandma. I sure miss my Nana. Do you bake apple pies from scratch just like she did? Sure do. I'll be her fill-in as long as you promise to behave yourself. For every boneheaded thing you do that takes a year off my already short remaining life, one apple pie gets taken away. So behave before you end up with an empty crust. Kane raises his bottle of non-alcoholic beer in her direction. It's a deal. He grabs the dice cup and shakes. Hey, Nana Josie, want to hear a joke I heard on TikTok? Her eyes light up. Is it dirty? A snort escapes Kane's lips. Hell to the yeah. Is there any other kind of joke? She nods until her double chin turns into a triple. Let's hear it, kid. Kane leans back and addresses the entire table, waiting until all eyes are on him. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? Blaine leans back in his seat and crosses his arms over his massive chest. After a few seconds of mulling it over, he says, What? I'm sure I'm not gonna like this, but what? As I hold my breath, Josie claps her hands together, her eyes twinkling. The bond she and Kane share is obvious to anyone looking on. Kane waggles his eyebrows. One's snatching your watch, and the other one's watching your snatch. Josie slaps Kane on the back and guffaws, just as Blaine admits that it's pretty good one for a rookie. Max's mouth forms an easy curve even as he says, Lame. Kane flicks a wrist. Stifle it, Monroe. You know you're gonna repeat it the first chance you get. Probably to Meatball. You know what? I'm over here doing the Lord's work. Just because you have a massive turd stuck up your ass since you got hitched doesn't mean I have to. Just as I'm enjoying the always humorous exchange between Kane and company, Dylan spins in his seat. Will you be here next week, Gwen? For dice, I mean. I'm really not sure why he cares. The man just sits in silence when I'm around, wearing his perpetually downturned lips, watching me. Not too close, not nearly close enough. His every look shoots a flame through my veins that always catches me off guard. Even though I've asked Cora multiple times, she can't even articulate what's wrong with him. Does he like me? Does he hate me? I can't put my finger on anything. But it does seem that the man only deals in extremes. For someone like me who prides herself on being a free spirit, my zen is important to me, and he rattles my cage as surely as a toddler at the baby gate might do, making me feel only awkwardness around him. Despite Dylan being a constant worrywart, I've really been enjoying my nights out with Cora, Blaine, and the team. They've welcomed me as one of their own. Since the very first time I joined in, I've been treated like any of the other WAGs. But I'm not even close to being the kind of woman that a man hunting for a trophy would consider. Too bohemian, too artsy, too woo-woo, just too damn much in general. As I meet his gaze, the intensity of his stare slams into me like a cross-check to the face. I can't help but know more about hockey than I ever wanted after hanging out with this crew. I've even started to like it, and now there's no going back to my former hockey-ignorant existence. I'll never be okay with the gratuitous violence, but I can admire the athleticism and their passion for the sport they love. Our gazes snap together, and a zing trips my chest. Nah, I'm going to have to pass this time. I'll be out of town. I could swear his face falls. Out of town? Are you working? My thumb swipes away a droplet of condensation from my drink. Nope, I'm going...